Lakers Nation, what is going on? So it's very late right now. It's almost 11:30 p.m. as I'm recording this video, if not almost 12 a.m. But it's very late. I know I should be asleep, but I just want to stay awake and talk about Austin Reaves, our third option on the Los Angeles Lakers. And I know he had one of his worst, postseason performances in his career. He didn't play too well. He's 26 years of age, and this is his fourth season for the Los Angeles Lakers. But I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and my opinions on how I feel about him. But before I get into the video, guys, I really appreciate it if you could do me a favor. Like the video so my channel can grow, really help the algorithm a lot. And yeah, man, subscribe. Just want to say thank you for 3K subs. I did reach my goal today. Finally, it's been a while, but also make sure you guys subscribe more. Really trying to reach my next milestone, 4K subs. And follow my socials. The links will be down in the description, or if not, pinned in the comment section, or in the bio, or my YouTube about section. But I digress. Let's get back into today's video. Now, NBA Central decided to post this on their account, on their Twitter page. And according to Dan Wakey, Sports of LA Times, the Lakers are reportedly not interested in trading the third option, Austin Reaves, unless it's for a top-tier big man. Keyword, top-tier big man. And when you look at the free agent market, it's not that great. I mean, the top list is Miles Turner, but he's going to get paid from the Indiana Pacers, Miles Turner. And then you got Brook Lopez, you got Steve Adams as a backup big, you got Clint Capella. So the options are not the greatest, and then it just gets worse. But most likely, I think the Lakers are going to trade for center. I know the names have been Nick Claxton. I know he's really realistic. I know Sean Marks has a great relationship with Rob Pelinka, our GM. And also the research trade with Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks and Nico Harrison and the Los Angeles Lakers. And I know Daniel Gafford, he wants center money, so he's going to be going to contract year. And they have Anthony Davis on a max. And I know Derek Lively, they're going to want to sign him to an extension, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I think the Lakers should trade Austin Reaves for at least a center, or if not, a 3-and-D wing, if you can just get a better complementary piece alongside Luka Doncic or LeBron James, because let's just be honest, Austin Reaves is just not untradeable, or not untouchable, I should say. I think he's expendable. That's just a fact. And the Lakers got to realize that. I mean, the Lakers had a chance to trade him for DeJounte Murray in a trade, not this past trade deadline, but the trade deadline before this one, if you get what I'm trying to say. But also, they didn't even want to include him in any type of Zach LaVine trade when he was on the Chicago Bulls this past trade deadline. And when Kyrie Irving was on the Brooklyn Nets and we had Max Christie, the Lakers didn't even want to include Austin Reaves in that type of trade, right? I know their owner didn't want to, send Kyrie Irving to wherever he wanted, especially the Los Angeles Lakers. So that's why they sent him to the Dallas Mavericks. But I digress. It's very disappointing because we continue to hear the same reports how the Lakers really value Austin Reaves. I mean, I just feel like this is leverage. They're just trying to overvalue him. But the production that you're getting is very good, especially for the value that he's making. He's only making around like $13.6 million. And I think he's going to test the market in 2026-27. He has a player option. I'm pretty sure he's going to not pick it up, but we'll see. He's going to want more money, at least $40+ million. And, or if not, $42.5 million on a long-term contract, maybe 5 years, $160 to $200 million. But if the Lakers do want to sign him to a contract extension, which is previously reported the other day, then it would be $89.2 million, and he'll be making around $22 to $25 million. So I think that's a fair range, what he's worth. But I'm not paying him at least $30+ mil or $40+ mil. I'm just not doing that, especially for a guy who's just not great defensively. And he's been very inconsistent. I know he's been more consistent ever since the Lakers did acquire Luka Doncic in the Anthony Davis trade. But in the postseason, we just needed him, and he didn't show up. I wouldn't trade him for a bag of chips. That's not what I'm saying, but at least I would gauge and just do your due diligence as a GM and see what you can get as the best offer. And would I say I'm on the Austin Reaves trade? No and yes. And the reason why I say that is because he's good. He's very talented, high-end, blue-chip player, but he's not a superstar. He's a very good role player at best. Maybe he has an all-star appearance maybe once in his career. But he's played very good as a third option on the Los Angeles Lakers. And when LeBron James was sitting out, he's averaging around 28 points per game and like 7 assists, something along those lines. So those are some very good stats. So teams really value that. And I could see a team overpaying Austin Reaves, even if he doesn't deserve that or if he's not worth that. But there's going to be shitty teams that are going to want to pay him that. And I could see some good teams like the Orlando Magic use a point guard. And Austin Reaves, I mean, they need some playmaking. They have zero playmakers. And also Dallas Mavericks, Kyrie Irving tore his, Achilles. So he's going to be out till like late January, February. So they're going to want to use some playmaking until he does come back. So I'm kind of surprised or shocked, or not surprised, but I would say surprised or shocked that he wasn't included in a Luka Doncic trade. Maybe the Lakers do re-engage for trading Daniel Gafford, maybe include a first-round pick and, get Daniel Gafford. But if the Lakers are going to want to improve the roster, you're probably going to have to give up that first-round pick and that pick swap where you're watching more Dalton Connect. Man, I can't speak. It's so late. But you can't just beat Dalton Connect in a first-round pick because you're going to have to match his salaries. His salary is very low. He's still in that rookie contract. You get what I'm trying to say. I don't see us getting Walker Kessler. I know Danny Ainge likes to play hardball and values his players, so he's going to keep asking for at least, if not 2 or 3 first-round picks. And is it worth it? Maybe, but maybe not. And the Lakers are not a center away from winning a championship. We need some size. I mean, desperately. That series against the Minnesota Timberwolves just was very imposing. Rudy Gobert had the game of his life. He had 27 points, 24 rebounds, and they out-rebounded us by like 16 points. They dominated us in the paint, and Julius Randle had his best career postseason. He's just not a great postseason performer, but even played great in the second round against the Golden State Warriors, right? So those are just 2 very small teams. But those are my thoughts in today's video. I'd really appreciate it once again. I'm going to keep repeating myself. Make sure you guys like and also share, comment, subscribe. Once again, I really appreciate it, especially my viewers for commenting, sharing, watching this entire video. And also follow my socials and stay notified for future Lakers content because this is going to be very busy. This is going to be one of the best off seasons. I do expect Giannis Antetokounmpo to get traded. And also, I forgot to bring this up before I end this video off. I've been seeing reporters or some sources saying that they shouldn't rule out a Giannis Antetokounmpo trade to the Los Angeles Lakers. I just don't see that happening. I don't think the Lakers have the assets for that. And even if they do, their depth is going to be depleted. I mean, we're going to have to, get vet minimum contracts and stack that. So I don't think you're going to get very good role players. And depth really matters in the NBA. So you don't want vet minimum players. You're not going to want to include Austin Reaves, Dalton Connect, a first-round pick swap, and Jared Vanderbilt. I mean, that's too much for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Maybe worth that, but you're going to have a big 3 of Giannis, LeBron James, Luka Doncic. And I would be worried about the fit, right? Because Giannis is not the greatest, floor spacer. Doesn't really take threes. He's always inside the paint. I mean, that's what he does, right? But I would be concerned about the floor spacer with him, LeBron James, Luka Doncic, but that's just my personal opinion. I'm so sorry if today's video is out of order, but I would even trade, Austin Reaves for Colin Sexton. Like, I'm not doing that. I think that's just crazy. That's just not a smart move. I'm just saying that. I'm giving you an example. I'll trade him for a Derek White or like a Drew Holiday, even though Drew Holiday is 34. But the Boston Celtics are looking to break up the core because of, cut money and crest talks, whatever you call it. But also, they just got eliminated today to the New York Knicks in, 6 games for 2. And Jason Tatum's out for the rest of the season and also next, year. So, because he did tear his Achilles. But I know I got a lot of information and I said a lot of things. I know I was a little bit off topic, but I just was thinking top of my head. And yeah, man, I appreciate the support. And I'm out of here. Cheese. Peace.